So that was it. My current colleague, Miss Kaluten, told us about the things or the life as a teacher. So what the first question was about being an ideal teacher. So she said about patience and passion, because the two important piece in teaching. Because when you say passion, it's the love for the work. So when there's no passion, there's no love. There'll be no effort. So if there's no effort, uh, patience does not follow. It will never follow, because when you love something, you got to put more patience on it for it to work. Okay, all inventions, everything that we have seen, so much effort was put into it to become very successful. Okay, so as well with teaching. So teaching does not really like you are good, you're just intelligent, but also you also got to have that what we call the passion. Okay, and then about the philosophy, she said about guidance. Okay, guidance for the students. So these students are well guided. This teacher, she graduated with a science course, and then now she's teaching science, and then she actually like teaching very well in her field. But not just that. Okay, a teacher should also be very careful with the character of each students. One person could be very good but very bad in attitude. Very good in academics is okay, but very bad in attitude, that is something else. So a teacher should possess both things: great in academics and great possession. I mean, like changing students, their character, to become good citizens, good people. For the third one, education system. For the education system in the Philippines, uh, the time right now is the technologies well advanced, and then these well advanced technologies are like enjoyed by just a few. Most of the time, those people or those schools who are in the cities, and the governments have higher incomes. I mean, local governments have higher incomes, so they provided things, materials for their schools. But how about those? I realized the teacher said that how about those places? I mean, those on schools on flung places. How about them? So the government, which is the number one agency, is about the number one agency tasked to solve this problem is the Department of Education. So they have to innovate. I mean, they have to provide more for their students. They have to give more to their students, especially those on faraway places. Let's start with the roads. Better roads, better uh, transportation for students to go from their place to the school. And second is teachers. So I think school facilities must also be with a well-trained teachers. Well-trained teachers could facilitate, that could give their everything with proper trainings and more education. And then also the budgets. So we all know that budgets come from our taxes. So let's uh, tell all our problems to the government, and the government should do something about this because it's their job. And at the same time, it's our money that revolves around the education system and all along the other agencies. So the government will hear you, will most likely hear you. And then next, about the last one regarding the, what good quality traits should the teacher should have. So she said about loving the profession, and then she said about love begets love. So when you love this profession, it will love you back until the last days of your life. And then, like for example, you retire from teaching, and then your former students would still say, teacher or ma'am or sir, good morning. So those are just the consolation of becoming a teacher. And for that to happen, you also have to understand how important it is to, let's say, like, when you're still young, you got to love, and you got to put more effort on your teaching, so that in the end, students will remember you. Thank you so much.